my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the third Barbie movie. So, this is Barbie of Swan Lake. Came out in 2003. I was graduating high school. And it is only 88 minutes long. It's 6.5 on IMDb, so it's not that bad. So, it's not that bad. That's a good explanation for this. Again, I'm an adult. My daughter tried to watch this and she was not interested. But that does not mean anything. My daughter does not like to sit through videos. She thought this was weird. And she barely got through 5 minutes. But again, she does not like to sit through videos, and Barbie is not her thing. So, that is just the opinion of my 6-year-old. The basic story of this is, it starts off with Barbie comforting her sister Kelly, who's upset about being at overnight camp for the first time, then transforms to now Barbie is this village girl by the name of Odette, who dances really well, and she meets the prince, and then the prince, whose mother wants him to get married. Then his men go after some unicorn that Odette follows into the forest, and then she pulls out this stone out of a tree. And the fairy appears and she's like, yeah, once upon a time my uncle ruled this, and I had a cousin by the name of Rothbard, but when he came to declare an heir, he chose me and not my cousin, and my cousin was ticked off and went away, and then years later he came back with his daughter and had discovered all the dark arts and started turning everybody into animals and forcing them to build his castle, and now he's evil. And the person who pulls that gem out of the tree can now save us. So there's that. So then Barbie tries to go and has no idea. It's like, you're joking, right? I can't do anything. And then she goes face to face with Rothbard, and he turns her into a swan. Then they have to go find this book to tell them how to reverse this. In the meantime, Rothbard tries to get the prince to shoot Odette down. Why? Again, she's a swan, similar to the original Swan Lake. Everybody's animals during the day. They turn human back to their human forms back at night. And it's a enchanted forest, so the queen is a fairy, and all her little fairies that he's turned into animals. So, nonetheless, the Prince Daniel, that is his name, he does not shoot Odette. He sees her transform. Now you're a human. We're in love. Rothbard is ticked and irritated. It's like, you were just supposed to kill her and make her go away, but now she's not. And then he goes ranting and raving, but then and then she sends the prince back off. They find the book, this magic spell book that they were looking for in a giant library. That tells them what needs to happen. Rothbard is in bird form watching them. Similar again to the ballet. The prince has to declare his love for her, and it will break the spell. If he doesn't and declares his love for someone else, the magic of the stone dies. So, per the ballet, Rothbard, though he doesn't exactly turn his daughter into Odette, he makes it so everybody looking at her thinks she's Odette. So I guess this is to not confuse children, so he doesn't actually transform her. So you as the audience see the very ugly, very whiny daughter of Rothbard, but everybody else sees Odette. And of course, per the ballet, he declares his love to the black swan, as is done, or Rothbard's daughter. Odette is stuck in bird form, tries to stop it. She doesn't. The fairy and her people are coming. Of course, he declares his love for her. She collapses, but she's still alive, so the fairies rescue her. And Daniel chases after them, and Rothbard chases after them despite his whiny daughter, who he accidentally turned into a pig while trying to get the prince who yelled at him. So everybody runs to the forest, and then they try to fight Rothbard, and then he's able to knock Barbie, aka Odette, and Prince Daniel down. Their hands touch. I think she's on top of him. I would assume that's the way it is. And then he tries to use the magic of the stone, but then it dies per the story. And apparently their hands touching equals true love, so it breaks the spell. And everybody lives happily ever after. It's weird. It's entertaining, but it's weird how they get to these things. But it's a Barbie movie. It gives you the basic story of Swan Lake. I mean, it has all the pieces there. For an adaptation, it doesn't miss anything. It adds a bunch of stuff besides Barbie, even with the whole interesting Barbie introduction thing. But it's interesting. Again, it's not that bad. It is a Barbie movie. It is meant for elementary school children. If you have a little girl, or even a little boy who's interested or doing ballet and interested in ballet and likes Barbie, this is a great film to introduce them to Swan Lake. Again, this is before eventually they learn the true story, where typically they both die. But you're not going to show that to small children, very similar to the Swan Princess. Again, they have to survive at the end. And there is a version of the ballet where they do that, where at least in the, which is better done in The Princesses and the Swan, better movie. But again, if your child likes ballet and they like Barbie, the animation's not bad. I mean, it's 2003, but this is a great for element. It's a great thing to put on for little kids, particularly little girls or little boys who like ballet, who like Barbie, and are going to be entertained by this kind of thing. Middle schoolers are probably going to be bored by this. Watch The Swan Princess instead. It's more interesting if you're going to do that. The older kids would probably at least somewhat enjoy that because it's a Disney princess film in all but name. So, but this is definitely good for the younger kids. Again, don't count my daughter. She's gifted. She doesn't like Barbie. So she's not Barbie interested. So if you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe, and we will get back to more reviews next week. Thank you.